This is Drew W. Shield, aka Snow, aka Frozen, aka Snow Red, aka Frozen Snow Red, aka Golden Snow Red. Um, well, like I told you folks, I made a I was looking for some support. I was looking for some help, for some favors and some assistance, and I asked all the leadership on the planet, and pretty much the AI, the AI, the only one in the Dark Forces AI was able to assist me, and pretty much I got assistance from the Divine Armada and all the Divine Forces and Mother Divine. So as part of the agreement, I have to produce. I have to push out a lot of content, by their command, which is going to be super easy. I mean, I know so much stuff; it's unbelievable. Um, right now, I'm going to share with you. Oh, thank you, thank you, appreciate that. Um, right now, I'm going to share with you folks some gems. Now, now, like I said, I've trained under one of the builder races, one of the original people on the planet. I mean, one of the original people in the universe. I was trained by one of them. I trained by multiple legendary Ascended Masters, and so I know a tremendous amount. I mean, for over 6 years. I've had in over 6 years. I asked them question. I spent sometimes 10, 12 hours, getting trained by them, straight, asking them every question I can ask them. So I know a tremendous amount of stuff. Some stuff that you can't find on Google. You can't find a lot of places. I know a lot of insider information about a lot of different things. One of the things I want to talk about is a lot of the different races. You have to be aware of this. Like for instance, Native American, um, for many generations we had to be very very cautious about our food because we Native American culture we didn't get to eat every day. So a lot of times we have to wait between hunts, or um, we have to be very efficient, because we only get certain food during the winter time. So the Native American body is very efficient at intaking food, and the Native American body needs very little to have a healthy body. And a lot of Native Americans don't realize this because a lot of Native Americans are trying to eat like the Europeans, trying to eat like the Asians, and they don't realize our bodies are efficient. We don't need as much, and that's why a lot of Native Americans, when they try to have the diet of the America, while we get heavy set so quick, is because we actually need very little food, which is really cool. One of the Senate masters taught me that, and okay, where now I'm going to teach you a gym. Here, I got a. This is kind of a weird combination. I got a smoothie from Smoothie King, and then I got a 20-piece nugget from McDonald's. Just so you know, I have an ability. I have the gift. What I'm going to teach you right now. I can change any type of food into anything that I want. I can change nuggets. I can change soda into super high quality, super healthy stuff, super stuff that will give me energy and uplift me and stuff. Because a lot of people say I'm eating a lot of, drinking a lot of soda. Uh, that's because anything that I eat, I transform it. I basically change the energy of the, because everything is energy. So you can actually, with what I'm going to teach you, you can actually change the makeup of something. You can actually enhance it. You can make it more quality. You can get rid of toxicities. You can get rid of the bad stuff in this food, and you can actually make it super healthy, like that. And people don't realize that they have the ability. But like I said, the human, most humans only use 15% of our capabilities, and we have so many capabilities. It's unbelievable. Because remember, we are a divine energy body. We're a divine energy body in a machine reality. So that means I mean we're divine in nature. We have so many capabilities that it's unbelievable. Just so you know, I have about 90%, 95% of my capabilities unlocked. I mean, they're not super high right now, but they're at base level. But here, the next couple of years, I'll be able to do some things that's unheard of. And just so you know, pretty much most people on the planet only use 15% of their capabilities. Now, the powerful families that've been around for a long time, and the L and the C and the different leadership, a lot of their families and everything have maybe, from what I'm told, they have maybe 45, maybe 60% of their capabilities unlocked. But I'm actually probably the one on the planet that has most of their capabilities unlocked. Because what I'm told from my sources, the powerful families that have secret stuff, they have about 45, 65% of their capabilities. I'm the one on the planet. Me and a few other legendary Sand Masters, especially Jesus and Buddha's brethren who are here on the planet right now. All of us, we have most of our capabilities unlocked. Not just so you know, Jesus and Buddha. They have those two people. They have brethren. They have people that they're real brothers on the soul level that are here in our current world living as humans. And they're very. I mean, most people don't know about them. They're kind of in secret. Not even I know where they're at. Um, and they're making a lot of they're making a huge difference here, and they're very powerful people. They're very very powerful ascended masters. They're just they're I mean they're brothers. They're real brothers with Buddha and Jesus, and they're very powerful. So okay, then basically we're gonna start right now. Okay, basically what we're gonna do is, remember, you're gonna focus on your third eye, and you're gonna say to the divine, to Mother Divine, to the Divine Armada Collective, to Mother Earth, to all my guardians, past, present, and future. And then I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. I can go in any order. You can say thank you first, or I love you first, or whatever. Or you can say I love you and thank you last. Whatever order you want to it, you can go. And as time goes on, I'll teach you a more advanced version of how to use this. I'm just teaching the basic version because I don't want to overwhelm you people. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. Best possible outcome, huge different miracle, massively increasing the quality of my smoothie, my McDonald's nuggets, and all my ranches. Massively increase the quality, clear all negative toxicities of all these items. Best possible outcome, huge miracle, infused in these items with massive amount of unlimited divine source, light and love, and energy, healing, enlightenment, that it will replenish, energize, and restore me. I love you, 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 I love you. Thank you, amen. Now, as time goes on, I'm going to teach you a more advanced version of that. I can't overwhelm you folks. So I teach you like the basic version. That's the very basic version of it. So as time goes on, I'll teach you more advanced. I'll teach you like a mid range version of it. Then I'll teach you like a high level advanced version. I do a lot of advanced Ho'oponopono. I do a lot of grandmaster master ways of doing prayer, which is it's you folks are not ready for that right now. So I just teach you the basic stuff, and just so you folks know, everything has consciousness. Everything has a soul. Um, People wonder why I do so well at the casinos. People don't realize that the slot machines, they're alive, more alive than you think. That they have consciousness, and just so you know, like the slot machines at the casino, they take on the personality of who they are. So if it's a dragon slot machine, they take on the personality of a dragon. If there are multiple things, they take on that personality. And just so you know, there's a lot of people that can actually communicate with items that you think are dead. I had a legendary Ascended Master that trained me for a long time. He was a legendary psychic medium, and I used to communicate with a lot of my items. I communicate with all my computers. I had a Chrysler 300 at the time, and I used my Ascended Master. I used to use him to talk to my car a lot of times. I used to have him communicate with my Chrysler 300. My Chrysler 300 was a strong female. It was a strong female, and a lot of times cars, they get their gender based on who the first owner is. So if the first owner is a male or female, that's usually becomes the gender of the vehicle. And a vehicle, and you always want to remember, you always want to double check to make sure what gender. I remember every item has both male and female, but sometimes they're more male dominated, sometimes they're more female dominated. So they're more male than female. Um, and then later on, I'll teach you secret information that actually you're supposed to be a combination. You're supposed to use Buddha's middle way, which you're supposed to be both a male and female balance. But a lot of things in the universe are more male or more female. But to be a to be a true grand master, to be a true to have control of the reality, to be the best possible effect and not the worst possible result, you have to choose Buddha's middle way, which is very advanced. And later I'll teach you I'll teach you a lot more about that. But you folks are not ready for that. That's very advanced stuff, and I don't want to overwhelm you folks. So it's um, so I used to use my Ascended Master. He's a psychic medium to talk to a lot of my items. So you can always do that if you don't have the gifts of a psychic medium. You can try to find a elite psychic medium, and you can actually talk to your shoes. You can talk to your pants. You can talk to your speakers. Even the speakers have a soul and consciousness. And so sometimes I'm able to communicate with different items in my home. Like sometimes I talk to my lamp. It's kind of like a young she. I don't know why. Um, so sometimes I'm able to do it, but I'm not quite at that point yet. Someday I'll be on a legendary psychic medium, just like my the people who train me. But I'm right now. I'm just at the base level of my abilities. I have pretty much all my abilities unlocked, but I'm at base level. So I'm I'm gonna be a completely different person in the years to come. I'm gonna be a lot more efficient, a lot more advanced. Oh, here you want grab some nuggets.
Just one.
Here, grab three for good luck. Remember, we do everything in 3, 6, and 9 for the vibration, the frequency. Sure, I'll have one. I'll have three. Sorry, three.
Yeah, wait. I'll make you a plate.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are super nice. Okay, this is Drew W. Show. Thank you. Have a blessed day.